they're breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick catch on third down. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. All the way down to the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Has to let this one go off his back foot. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Beck. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Canes are flying down the field. Wants to throw again. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Timeout, Miami.
Back to pass. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Delivers the stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Jones. At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. NC State now operating from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Going for it all. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline.
Well, it's a nice job snagging that pass. Miami has a tradition of Heisman Trophy quarterbacks. I get that, but guess what? If you're going to win Heisman Trophies, you're probably throwing to very talented wide receivers. Let's not forget about all the great receivers the Hurricanes have had as well. And they've got a special group this year. This guy right here is one of those dudes. He can beat you one-on-one with his speed, and he has really, really good hands as well.
The play-action fake. Fires it down the seam. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab on the nasty move, and now he's got room. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. They can feel uncomfortable. They can feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the right. Got a man. It's Johnson. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck. Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And this defense is a half of...
What?
High, and they just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers.
Into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
It is. It is.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab.
They do have solar generators.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's what Elon Musk owns here in Knoxville. Solar power.
Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th
Look it
down.
up. Let me ask you this. I'm looking up too. Okay. Look, shut up now. Hey, buddy.
Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every weekend. Let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
The Wolfpack with a lot of ground to cover on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Lofts one deep down the right side.
They have to go out there and start it, so they must be gas.
Incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. He's loose. Smashes through the tackle. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Trying play action. Here's the pressure. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this... And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Beck. Sends it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Looking left. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oh, he just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Grimes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
To the air, it's back. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Daniels. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real
Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And off to Jones. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense set on first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Hendrickson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's got the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Sometimes you'll hear guys derisively say, well, he just piles up numbers. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll bring it out. It's Marion. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to UCF.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. Plucks it out of the air. Breaks into the open.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got his man in the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he bats it away, it falls incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Off play action on first down. Looking for a huge play. Catch inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
He wants it all. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires to the end zone. Catch in the middle. It's Daniels.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smothers. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hendrickson. There he goes. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Give to the fullback. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory?
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time.
Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. And that's where he'll go down. An explosive play moves the sticks.
And this guy has been putting up huge video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. He's putting up another monster game today. Late in the year when you know Heisman voters are watching, this guy wants to bring the Heisman Trophy home.
He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And for this receiver, hello, viral.
Hello, viral, and on every platform, everywhere. You're going to see it in top plays. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
Miami, 58. NC State, 7.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Hendrickson. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the
simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for it all. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's second and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect a costly turnover on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's...
Fires toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, they were talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Sticks it in his belly. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pen them deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 21 over Texas.
They'll run play action.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Thomas back to pass. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Makes the quick grab. At the 35, he's got room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Give to the fullback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Thomas looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Grimes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hendrickson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hendrickson. Quarterback in trouble. Just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Tight end now in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Canes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Under fire. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position. Got some room to run. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Finding open areas.